beautiful Hippolyta, our wedding draws near. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but oh, I think how slow this moon wanes. She puts off my desires like a stepmother or a widow, long wasting a young man's inheritance.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like a silver bow, bent in heaven, like shall witness the night of our festive ceremonies.
Go, Philostrate, stir up Athenian youth in entertainment, awake the lively and swift spirit of joy. Leave sadness for funerals, the sadness is not for our party. Hippolyta, I won you with my sword, and won your love by hurting you, but I will wed you in another tone, with celebration and festivities and with a parade.
Be happy, Theseus, our famous Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus, what's up?
I've come full of frustration with a complaint against my daughter Hermia. Come forward, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man has my permission to marry her. Come forward, Lysander, my gracious Duke. This man has captured the heart of my child. You, Lysander, you have given her messages and exchanged gifts with my daughter. You have sung at her window at moonlight with your arrogant voice and verses of fake love. You've stolen her images with bracelets of her hair, rings, trinkets, conceits, snacks, things of little value, flowers, candies, and love letters. Such an influence on her young and innocent mind. You've easily stolen my daughter's heart and turned her obedience to me into stubborn harshness. My gracious Duke, if she will not agree to marry Demetrius, I cap ancient privileges of Athens. Since she is mine, I may get rid of her, which will either be to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What did you say, Hermia? Be advised, beautiful lady. To your father you should be a god. To you your father should be a god, one that made you your looks and one to whom you are as a lackage for. Made by him and within his power to destroy the figure or leave it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
He may be equal in himself to Demetrius, but he is without your father's approval. But in this situation, he needs your father's consent. The other must be held as worthier.
I wish my father looked from my perspective.
Rather, your eyes must see with his percent.
I beg your grace to pardon me. I realize I'm speaking out of turn and that it may hurt my reputation, but in the presence of nobility, I plead for you to hear my thoughts. I urgently ask your grace to tell me the worst that may happen to me in this case if I refuse to marry Demetrius.
Either to die or to reject the society of men. Therefore, beautiful Hermia, question your desires, know your youth, examine your passion well, whether if you do not obey your father's decision, you can enjoy the life of a nun, in a prison forever, to live a childless life all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon. Blessed that they master their feelings to undergo such a journey, but much happier is the rose used than the one which dies untouched without a purpose. Grows, lives, and dies all alone.
So I will grow, live, and die, my lord, before I will give up my virginity unto his lordship. This unwished hope my soul doesn't consent to the control.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the wedding day between my love and me, for a never-ending bond of togetherness. On that day, either prepare to die for disobeying your father's wishes, or else marry Demetrius, as he would greatly desire, or become a nun for a single life full of solitude.
Give up, sweet Hermia. In my standard, yield to my in my standard, give your pod pedal to my certain right.
You have Aegis's love, Demetrius. You should marry him. Let me have Hermia's.
Shut up, Lysander. True, he has my love, and my love has approved him, and she is mine, and all my right I have of her I give to Demetrius.
My lord, I am as well descended and wealthy as Demetrius is. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is equally ranked, if not then even more than Demetrius. And which is more than all these boasts can be. Beautiful Hermia loves me, and why should I not pursue my right? Demetrius, I'll say to his face, he made love to Nita's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, admires, seriously admires an idolatry upon this morally stained, wicked, and inconstant man.
I must confess that I've heard as much and thought to have spoke about it with Demetrius, but being incredibly busy with my own issues, I forgot. But, Demetrius, come, you as well, Aegeus. You shall come with me. I have some lessons for you both. Oh. And you, fair Hermia, look to to fit yourself to your father's desires, or else the law of Athens gives you up, by which no means I may change, to death, or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta, what's wrong, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must speak to you about business regarding the preparation for our marriage, and discuss with you something that concerns you greatly.
If loyalty and wish, we follow you.
What happened, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How come your rosy cheeks dulled so fast?
Probably from the lack of rain, which I could well grant them from the rainy storm of my eyes.
Oh dear, the course of true love has never run smooth. In anything that I have ever read or heard, either the lovers are of different rank.
Oh damn, for someone too high of a class to be with someone too low of a class.
Or they were unsuitable in terms of age.
Oh crap, for someone too old to be engaged to someone too young.
Or, otherwise, the marriage was arranged.
Oh hell, for love to be chosen by another's eyes.
If they had the privilege of choice, war, death, or sickness would annihilate it. They could make love as fleeting as a sound, as swift as a shadow, as short as any dream, as brief as lightning in the darkened night, lightning that reveals both heaven and earth with passion. And yet before a man is able to say, look, the jaws of darkness consume it. That is how quick love can be destroyed.
If then true lovers have ever been prevented, it stands as a judgment in destiny. Then let us teach ourselves to be patient, because it is a necessary cross, as due to love, as thoughts and dreams and sighs, with wishes and tears, to poor love's follow.
That's a good attitude. So, listen, Hermia. I have a very rich aunt who's a widow and has no children. In fact, she regards me as her own son. Her house is 7 leagues from Athens, and there I can marry you, kind Hermia, since the Athenian law can't follow us to that place. If you love me, sneak out from your father's house tomorrow night, and I will wait for you in the woods, a league away from the city, the same place I met you once with Helena to celebrate May morning.
My beloved Lysander, I swear to you, by Cupid's strongest bows, by his best golden-headed arrow, by the innocence of Venus's doves, by that which knit souls and prospered much love, and by the fire that burnt the Carthage queen when the disloyal Trojan was seen sailing away, by all the vows that men have ever broke, which is more in number than women have ever made. In that same place you told me, I will truly meet with you tomorrow.
Keep your promise, honey. Look, here comes Helena.
Hey, beautiful Hermia, where are you going?
You called me beautiful? Take it back. Demetrius loves your beauty. Oh, happy beauty. Your eyes are magnets, and your voice sounds better than a lark to a shepherd's ear in spring. When wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear, sickness catch you. Oh, where so? Before I go, I will catch your beauty, Hermia. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My voice is a catching, voice of sweet melody. If the word were mine, Demetrius be excluded, the rest I give to be transformed to you. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what magic you take desire from Demetrius' heart.
I frown at him, yet he still loves me.
I wish my smiles were as good as your frowns.
Oh, I give to the jerk our swears if he gives me love.
I wish my prayers could be the same as your swears.
The more I hate him, the more he loves me.
The more I love him, the more he hates me.
His stupidity, Helena, is not my fault.
None but your beauty is. I wish the fault were mine.
Rest assured, you will never see my face again. Lysander and I will flee this place. For the time I saw Lysander, Athens was like a paradise to me. Oh, what power is within my love that has turned to heaven into a hell.
Come, we will tell you our plan. Tomorrow night, when the moon shines upon the water and the dew on the grass, at night we will be hidden by darkness. We have planned to run away through the gates of Athens.
And in the woods, where you and I would often lie on delicate primrose beds, emptying our hearts of their sweet melodies, there, my Lysander and I will meet. And then we will turn our eyes away from Athens to seek new friends in the company of strangers. Goodbye, my dear friend, pray for us, and I pray good luck for answer your Demetrius. Remember my words, Lysander. We must starve our sight from mother's food until midnight tomorrow.
I will, Hermia. Goodbye, home. I hope Demetrius loves you as much as you love me.
How much happier other people can be than me. The Athens I am thought to be as pretty as she. But what of that? Demetrius doesn't think so. He will not know what everyone but he knows, and he is making a mistake going after Hermia. So I, admiring his qualities, think disgusting and hideous, holding no value. Love can make you beauty and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore, love is blind, nor has love's mind of any logic. Wings and no eyes symbolize unheeded haste. And therefore, love said to be a child, because you can be tricked into it like a child. Because in choice, he is so often beguiled. It seems like a joke, but you can't control who you love. Just as playful boys lie while playing games, so the boy love is tricked everywhere. For before Demetrius met Hermia, he promised his love to me. And so when Hermia flirted with him, he broke all his promises and went away. I will go tell him of Hermia's plan. Then he will go to the woods tomorrow night and pursue her. For doing this, he will see there is no other option than to be with me. Risking losing Hermia is a dear expense. But this way may enrich my pain to see him as he goes there and comes back again. See.